Hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel Smart English Hub. Hope you all are fine. Thanks for supporting me and please keep subscribing. This video is about 9th class English. And the theme of the first unit is humor. And here we can see the contents. Reading A, the snake and the mirror. Reading B, the duck and the kangaroo poem. In our previous video, we have already learned reading A. In this video, we are going to learn reading B, the duck and the kangaroo poem, a beautiful poem written by Edward Lear. Here we can see B reading. The title of the poem is The Duck and the Kangaroo. Are you all ready, friends? Okay, then let's get started. Here in this picture we can see the kangaroo and the duck. We can see that the duck is very sad. So in this poem we are going to see why this duck is very sad. And this poem is about the conversation between the duck and the kangaroo. Are you all excited, friends? Now let us come to know why this duck is very sad. Quickly let us start the poem. Here comes the first stanza. Said the duck to the kangaroo, "Good gracious, how you hop over the fields and the water too, as if you never would stop. My life is a bore in this nasty pond, and I long to go out in the world beyond. I wish I could hop like you," said the duck to the kangaroo. See here, friends, this is the first stanza of this poem, The Duck and the Kangaroo. Here in the very first line itself we can see that said the duck to the kangaroo. The duck is telling something to the kangaroo. What the duck is telling? Good gracious. Good gracious means it is an exclamation of surprise. The duck is surprised. It is telling that how you hop. The duck is telling to the kangaroo that I am surprised by seeing the way you hop over the fields and the water, as if you never would stop. The way you hop and hop, as if you never stop. My life is a bore in this nasty pond. Nasty pond means disgusting pond. Unpleasant pond means, we all know, friends, a lake. The duck is telling that its life is bored in that unpleasant pond, and I long to go out in the world beyond. The duck wants to come out of the nasty pond, unpleasant pond, disgusting pond. Is that clear, friends? I wish I could hop like you. The duck is telling that it wishes that it could hop like the kangaroo, said the duck to the kangaroo. Is that clear, friends? In this first stanza, the duck is telling to the kangaroo that it is amazed to see how the kangaroo hops. It expresses that the kangaroo could hop continuously over the fields and water bodies. The duck's life is a boring life, as it is confined to the pond itself, and it wishes to see the world beyond the limits of the pond. It also wishes that it could also hop like the kangaroo. Is that clear, friends? And here in this first stanza, the rhyme scheme is A B A B C C A A. Is that clear, friends? I hope you have understood the first stanza. Now let's move on to the second stanza. Please give me a ride on your back, said the duck to the kangaroo. I would sit quite still and say nothing but quack the whole of the long day through, and we would go to the Dee and the Jelly Bowly, over the land and over the sea. Please take me a ride. Oh, do, said the duck to the kangaroo. Here in the second stanza, the duck is telling to the kangaroo that please give me a ride on your back. The duck is telling that, please take me on a ride. Said the duck to the kangaroo, I would sit quite still and say nothing but quack. The duck is telling that here still. Still means without moving, motionless. The duck is telling that I will sit on your back without any movement. Just, I will say quack. The whole of the long day through, and we would go to the tea and the jelly bowly. Here the duck is telling that we will go where it wants to go. Tea and jelly bowly. These two are the places which are imagined by the poet. Over the land and over the sea. See here, the duck wants to travel over the land and over the sea. Please take me a ride. Oh, do, said the duck to the kangaroo. Here, duck is telling to the kangaroo to take on a ride over the land and over the sea. Okay, friends, in the second stanza, the duck requests the kangaroo to give it a ride on its back. It is promising the kangaroo that it would sit quietly and would just say quack the whole day. The duck now wants to visit few places. For example, tea and jelly bowly. Okay, friends. It also says that they would hop over the land and the sea. Is that clear, friends? Okay then. And in the second stanza, the rhyme scheme of the poem is AB, AB, CC, BB. Is that clear, friends? I hope you all are understanding this poem. The conversation between the duck and the kangaroo. Friends, if you have any doubts, please comment me in the comment section. Now, let's move on to the third stanza. Said the kangaroo to the duck, this requires some little reflection. Perhaps on the whole it might bring me luck. And there seems but one objection, which is, if you will let me speak so bold, your feet are unpleasantly wet and cold, and would probably give me the rheumatis, said the kangaroo. Now, the kangaroo is telling, what the kangaroo is telling to the duck? It is telling that it requires some little reflection. Here reflection means to think. It requires some time to think, and perhaps on the whole it might bring him luck. And there is one objection. What is the objection the kangaroo is having? It is telling that the duck's feet are unpleasant as they are wet and cold. Here rheumatis is nothing but a disease that makes the muscles and joints painful. Rheumatism. I hope you have heard this word. Okay, friends. Here in this stanza, the kangaroo is replying to the duck that it had to think over it. The idea could be good for him, but he had one objection. What is that objection? That the duck's wet and cold feet could give him the body pains, could give him the rheumatism. Who said? The kangaroo said. Is that clear, friends? And the rhyme scheme in this poem is AB, AB, CC, DD. Is that clear, friends? Okay, now let's move on to the next stanza. Said the duck, as I sat on the rocks, I have thought over that completely, and I bought 4 pairs of worsted socks, which fit my web feet neatly. And to keep out the cold, I have bought a clove, and every day a cigar I will smoke, all to follow my own dear true love of a kangaroo. Here in this stanza, the duck is telling that as it sat on the rocks during the day, it had thought over it. In order to avoid that, the duck had bought 4 pairs of worsted socks. Here worsted socks means woolen socks, which fitted its web-shaped feet. In order to stay warm, It would wear a shrug and also smoke a cigar every day. The duck would do all this to protect the kangaroo as it was beloved. Okay, friends? The rhyme scheme in this poem is A B A B C C D D. Okay, friends? In this picture, we can see the duck wearing a worsted socks, nothing but woolen socks. Clear, friends? Said the kangaroo, I am ready, all in the moonlight pale. But to balance me well, dear duck, sit steady. And quite at the end of my tail. So away they went with a hop and a bound. And they hopped the whole world 3 times round. And who so happy, oh who, as the duck and the kangaroo? In this stanza, the kangaroo is satisfied with the duck's response by wearing the woolen sock. And now they both are ready for the ride. At night, when the sky was filled with the pale light of the moon, they started their trip with a hop. The kangaroo asked the duck to hold it firmly, and they travelled around the world 3 times, and both of them enjoyed each other's company very happily. Friends, I hope you have understood this poem. This poem is about the conversation between the duck and the kangaroo. It is about the desire of a duck. It says that it is confined within the limits of the pond and it wants to get out of the pond and travel the whole world. It is also amazed by seeing the kangaroo, the way the kangaroo hops. The duck requests the kangaroo to take on a trip, and both of them travels the whole world 3 times. This is the beautiful poem written by Edward Lear. Okay, friends, now let us know more about the poet. Edward Lear, 12th May 1812 to 29th January 1888, was a British artist, illustrator, author and poet, renowned today primarily for his literary nonsense in poetry and prose. In his childhood, he suffered from ill health. After a long decline in health, he died of heart disease. His principal areas of work as an artist were threefold. As a draughtsman employed to illustrate birds and animals, making colored drawings during his journeys as an author, Lear is principally known for his popular nonsense works rather than as a travel writer. These show a great ability to use with relish the sound of real and invented English words. The poem The Duck and the Kangaroo is a poem with a touch of light humor. This is the rhyme scheme, friends. Please note it down. Here we can see the glossary. Long is a verb here. It means want or wish very much. Hop is a verb here. It means move by jumping. Ride is a noun here. It means a short journey. The tea and the jelly bolly is a noun here. It means wonderful places imagined by the poet. Next is reflection. It is a noun here. It means thought or careful thought. Next is bold is an adjective here. It means frank. The next is rheumatis. It is a noun here. It means a disease that makes the muscles and joints painful. Next is worsted socks. It means woolen socks. Next is web feet. It is a noun here. It means feet that have toes connected by membrane. The last is cloak. Is a noun here. It means a coat that protects from cold. Is that clear, friends? If you have any doubts, please comment me in the comment section and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I hope you liked the video. Please do like, share, subscribe and comment on my YouTube channel which is Smart English Hub. Thanks for watching my video. See you in the next video. Till then, please keep subscribing, keep supporting. Take care. Bye bye.